Higgsfield is running their 24-hour unlimited use to their top AI models for image and video generation. And if you missed it the first time, this is your second chance. The campaign will be running from July 28th until the 31st, so get in quick because it's not a long period. In this video, I'll show you how to create an account so that you can claim that promotion, and also I'll take you through some image and video generations because although it is unlimited, there are some restrictions to be aware of so that you can actually use them. So let's get right into it with creating an account. The first thing you'll need to do is head over to Higgsfield AI. And an important point here is that this only works for new accounts. We'll head over to the sign up button. Sign up with an email. You can also sign up with Apple or Google. So I'm going to create an account with my Apple account and just go through the prompts. I'm going to jump ahead and I'll create that account for myself now. So we have our account set up and we need to get that free promotion. So what you need to do is go in the top right-hand corner and go to Manage Account. And from here, you go over to Subscriptions. So we have no subscription at the moment. We've just created an account. So we need to go to the free plan. So we upgrade our plan first. And here you'll see a whole bunch of things. You don't need to sign up for anything just yet. What you'll need to do is claim the get free trial. But before we do that, another thing is if you do this free trial and then you decide you like it and you continue with it and you go on to the Higgsfield Plus subscription, you'll actually get an extra 7 days of unlimited use. So it's worth, if you do like it, jump onto the Plus plan because that's where you get a bit of a bonus offer as well. But we're not going to do that right now. What we want is to do the get free trial for $0. Now it is going to take you to a payment page and you will need to enter in some credit card details, a valid credit card, but it won't charge you, not until that 24 hours is over. So we'll actually enter some credit card details so it has a payment option on our account, and then we'll go immediately and cancel that so you can see the whole process. So I'm going to enter my details now and then jump forward a bit. All right, I've added my credit card details and it hasn't charged me anything, not until that 24-hour period is over that it will actually charge anything. So you should get to this screen after you submit and it will say that the 1-day unlimited free trial is now active and you can click OK. So through this plan, we have all of these to access. Nano Banana Pro, Nano Banana 2, Sea Dream, there's a whole bunch that we'll have access to, but there are some slight restrictions that you'll need to be aware of so you can actually use these AI tools. One more thing before we get into the generations is we'll probably want to cancel our credit card at this point so we don't forget. But I like to do this and then I know it's not going to charge me. So back on your subscription, you'll see cancel auto renew. You can click on that. We'll ask you, are you sure you want to cancel? You can click yes, and we are done. You should see a little pop-up come up saying that the auto renew is cancelled and it's not going to charge you. And also you can see it here as well. Auto renew cancelled, but our 24-hour access unlimited is still available until tomorrow. So now let's go into the image and video generation section of this video. There are some important points to be aware of here because even though it's unlimited, there are some restrictions. Back on the Higgsfield homepage, you can have a little explore around here because there is so much to Higgsfield. You're not going to have access to all of it. You'll just mostly have access to the image, video, and audio sections, but you can still browse around and have a look at the other stuff on offer because honestly, there's so much to do. Let's move into it. Let's create some images. So up on the top menu, you'll see image, video, audio, and a whole bunch more. So we want to go to image and click on that. If there's any pop-ups, you can just close them. We don't need to worry about it. With our image generation, down here is where you do all your controls. So you can drop in your prompt, which I'll add in a minute. You can also change your model. You can change your aspect ratio, your quality, and then you also have your batch size. So you can do 1, 2, 3, 4. But when you're on this free demo, you can only do one at a time. And then you have your unlimited toggle. So this is the important part. You need to select the right settings so that you can enable that unlimited. So let me show you. First, we're going to drop in a prompt that I've already created. And this is just going to create a point of view of a little miniature being painted. We select our model. Let's do Nano Banana Pro. It's one I usually use. The aspect ratio, I'm going to do 9:16, which is a vertical format, something that's good for like mobile phones. And the whole point is that we'll move this into the video generation next. And the quality is an important part as well. You can see you have 1K unlimited and you have 2K unlimited, but we can't do 4K. So make sure we want the best quality, so we'll go with 2K. Make sure the batch size is set to 1. If we go higher than that, it won't let us do the unlimited toggle. So here, currently it's saying it needs 2 credits to generate. Under a free plan, you get 10 credits, I believe, but we want that unlimited credit. So we actually toggle this over and you'll see that it goes to unlimited and then you can generate. So we'll click on that. This will go into the queue and then it will start generating. Generally doesn't take too long, a couple of minutes, and the image should come up. Now, we can't create more than one at a time because we are on that free plan, but if you had a full plan, you'd be able to generate not only up to 4 images at a time, but you could use a few models at a time as well. Now, just to show you, if I was to bump that up to 2, straight away that unlimited turns off. And same if I set it to 4K, but went back down to 1, again, I can't change it to unlimited without that resolution dropping down. So very important that you set it up in the right way for that unlimited toggle and then making sure it says unlimited so you can generate. So let's give this a moment and our image should finish. Our image is done. Let's check this out. And it looks really cool. It's got the little miniature wood elf character that I wanted. So our next step is to send this over to our video generation and bring this to life. So this is a cool part, so stick around to watch it. Now we're into the final part and the fun part in my opinion, and that's bringing this image to life with video generation. So we can again jump over to Higgsfield and do that, and we'll go up to the top here and click on video. Again, if any pop-ups come up, you can just close them. So this works similar to the image generation in that you have an area that you can drop some media into. You can also put a prompt in there. You can select your different models. You can select your time. And this part's important because on the free demo, you'll only have a maximum of 8 seconds. Then for the aspect ratio, we'll want to match that. So that's going to be 9:16. And then our quality as well. You will be limited here for those unlimited mode generations. So if we go and tick on the unlimited mode, you'll see it says unlimited. Now, what we want to do is load in that asset we created, the image. So if we click on upload media, and we can actually go over to our image generations. And if it says check eligibility, just click on that. It'll take a couple of minutes. It should be fine. It's just checking for anything that's not suitable. So mine's done, it's fine. It hasn't given me any warnings. So we can click on that. You'll see it gets added over here and we can close this window. And then for our prompt, I've got one already created. So I'm going to drop that in. And with this prompt, it is just going to tell it to make the character draw an arrow and shoot it off. And then it's going to jump and run towards the screen and then off camera. So if we do change this and bump up the time, you'll notice that it is now asking us for credits, so that's why the unlimited mode isn't working here. It needs to be 8 seconds, depending on the model that you're selecting. So it looks like this will allow us to do a 1080 resolution as well, which is nice. So as long as it says generate and it's unlimited, it's going to work under this free demo. So let's click generate. And for this model, we're using Seedance as well, which is a really popular model. But you have a whole list of other ones you can play around with. Seedance 2 Mini. There is Gemini, Kling 3.0 is another really popular one, so plenty to play around with here. So let's just wait for this video generation to finish. It will probably take a few minutes. Let's fast forward this part. All right, our generation is done, so let's check this out. Not bad, not bad. I mean, obviously we could improve on that. There's some weirdness going on, but that's just a base level. And so just play around with your prompt and you'll be able to change things up and get that final piece that you can post out onto social media. But the important thing is it's unlimited. So we could just generate as many of these as we wanted and put in those refinements until it's the perfect result. So if you want to check out Higgsfield for free for 24 hours, unlimited on their top AI models, then check the link in the description. There were comments in the last video either saying that the sign up didn't work or the generations didn't work. And it's very important that you watch the steps in this video so you can see what the restrictions are and actually be able to use it in that free capacity. So if you like this video and you want more of this content in your YouTube feed, then make sure you subscribe to the channel. So that brings us to the end. Thanks for watching.